Hello, what's up YouTubers? My name is Divanus Osokwa. So on this video, I'm going to show you guys how to even the skin tone using solid color. So without wasting much time, let's just get to it. So at first, this is the image I'm going to be working on, and I'll just change this to move to. So I'll now get to my solid color, then click on it. You shouldn't worry about the color showing here. Yours might be different, but it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to hit OK. Once I'm done hitting the OK, I'll now come back here. Okay, before then, you now put it. Okay, let it remain here. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to close or hide the visibility of this solid color. So I'm just going to hide it. So once I'm done with that, I want to make this face and everywhere even just the skin tone, and I also want to show you guys how I can take this light off. So once I'm done with that, I'll come back to this solid color, then I'll double click on it. Once I double click on it, I'll go to this my sample size, so I'll now change it to 5x5, and the sample is at all layer. So once I'm done with that, I'll now zoom in the image and look for the part that is the mid-tone. I don't want the part that is dark, or I don't want the part that is bright. I just want an even skin tone on this image. So I'm just going to go through and look for where I have the even skin tone, not too bright, not too dark. So I guess here is okay. That's where we have the even skin tone. If you check here, you see it where I just pick the color, and this is the color appearing here. So once I'm done with that, I'll just hit my OK and zoom out the image again, and I'll come back and open the visibility of this layer. So once I do that, this is what is going to show. And up next, I'm just going to change the blending mode to color. So once I change the blending mode, this is what is going to show, and you shouldn't worry about it. It looks over edited, but don't just worry about it. So I'll come back to where I have my layer mask, then I'll now click on Ctrl I to invert it. So once I click Ctrl I, it's going to return back. So what I need now is just to paint through the part I want the effect to be applied on. So I'll just pick my clean brush. The opacity is at 100, the flow is at 100. So I'll just increase the size of the brush and make the hardness to 50. So once I'm done with that, I'll start painting through the part I want. You can see the effect is applying on it. So I'll just paint through it. Don't worry, like I'm painting everything through. I'll now take out some part which I don't want it to apply. So I just want to paint everywhere for now. So I'll just paint it. I'll now come back. I'll now come to this part, the ear part. I'll now paint it. I'll come to this other part. I'll paint it through. So this process really need you to take your time and paint it through. I don't want all this color to show, so I'll just paint them out. And just come in, paint it. Just to know where the effect is being applied on. So just going to paint it. So as you can see, the effect has entered the background, which I don't want it. I already had a selection, but if you don't have a selection, you can just select it. So I'm just going to click on my selection to get the skin part. So I'll just come and change the foreground color, then continue with my brush. So I'll invert the selection and paint through the part which I don't want it to be applied on, which is the color here. I'll just paint out the lips. So just come and paint this part where it actually entered the background. So I'll just paint them out. So once I'm done with that, this other part is still applied on, and which I don't have the selection of this head. So I'll come back here, then hide the visibility of this layer, then quickly pick a selection of our head. So not even all part of our head, but just this part I want the effect to be applied on. So I'll just come and select this part, which the quick selection did give me the actual selection I wanted. So just go and pick. Once I'm done with that, I'll invert the selection, then come back to my layer mask, open the visibility, now pick the brush again, then now paint the part which I don't want out of it. So you can see this part is still here. I'm just sorry about that. I'll just change this. I'm going to hide that. I'm just going to paint here. Actually, you need to take your time while painting it and pay close attention. So this is when I'm done with the brushing. So this is the before and after. So if you can see, the effect is way too much, or if you think the effect is too much when you are doing your own picture, you now come here and reduce the opacity to the desired amount of it which you want it to be applied on. So mine, I think 75 is okay. So I actually made the skin tone even now. The everywhere you just balance. So this is the before and after of it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and if this video was helpful, please drop a like and a comment, please. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.